Hello, cave dwellers. I am blessing you with this light. My intentions to spend time with you because I love you. I want you to be happy if you're not already. And if you are, I want you to be ever greater blissful. And if you are past me, please share with me what you got, because I want some of it. Welcome to the cave. Metaphorical cave. The dark space that we go inside of ourselves only to light a fire to illuminate that very darkness so we can at last see. I want to see. I want to truly see. Let's say hello to everyone. Notice I keep everything low key in this presentation versus the others, right? Hello, Robert. He says, "Holy smoke! There's a fire without smoke. Smoke on the water." Yes, Robert. He says, "Going through the fire purifies you." Hello, Heather. Hello, Dana. Ricky Chandler. Dana, let me know next time you go shopping. I might want something from Hawaii. No rocks. Thank you for sharing that video, Dana. Kristen Davis, she loves some church. Love me some Kristen Davis that loves her some church. Debbie Trotter. Debbie, are you and Dana related? I doubt it. Coincidence? I don't think so. What's up, Kelly Curtis? Love me some Kelly Curtis. Let's see who all is here. Only 5 people. Oh my gosh. Tonight we are talking about we. It's we. It's always we. We are talking about all by myself. All by myself anymore. About being by yourself. The benefits of it. Of being by yourself, as well as, for whatever reasons at this phase of your life, you don't know why, but you have to be all by yourself. That's happening to me. That's happening to a few of my friends that I'm speaking with. Many people throughout their life are naturally loners. I'm going to choose my friend Brian Hart. Maybe I shouldn't speak for him, but I'm assuming, knowing Brian, he's a loner. He's a music producer. He gets in the studio, does his thing, has no issue about being alone. I don't have any issue about being alone. I like people. No, I love people. Something says, be alone. Be alone. Doesn't imply lonely. It implies being not Kermit the Frog, but to other people, what might look like that person is a Hermit the Frog. Hermit the Log. Lazy as a log. You get my pun. Many people are loners. Some by choice, some not by choice. But also some not by choice, in the way meaning, I would love to be out right now and doing this knuckleheaded crazy human thing, because it's fun. I like fun. I play music. I'm a social butterfly. I never met a stranger. Something says, be by yourself. Be by yourself. And I say, why? And it says, I don't have to answer to you, so to speak, lower identity, Keith. If you trust in your guidance that says, just be by yourself. In the being by yourself, it will be revealed to you why you have been prompted in the first place. So instead of asking, why do I need to be by myself? The answer lies in the being by myself. It's a matter of trusting that. I am trusting that. My life. Hello, Christine. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Trudy. Hello, Michelle. Robert says pineapple. Someone posted today, should pineapple be on a pizza? And everybody's saying no. And I'm thinking, if you like pineapple on your pizza, put some damn pineapple on your pizza. Some people say you should not put ketchup on a hot dog, especially people in Chicago. If you like ketchup on your hot dog, put ketchup on your hot dog. Whatever. And Dana says, Yanava. Back to some Yanava to Dana. Hello, Carolyn. I don't know why. And I don't care to know why, really. Because I find so much bliss and joy in following the guidance that is speaking not only to myself, but to many, many people. Some people have even asked me, Keith, I used to be a social butterfly like you, and I want to go out and party, and I want to hang out, and not only parties and drinking and stanking and ganking. I just want to be by myself. I understand it. There are so many answers in the quiet. I'm not anti-social. I'm not anti-anything. Thank you, Christine, for sharing. Hello, Elizabeth. I want to be with me. I want to get to know this cat, this person, this incarnation. And how do I do that? By being by myself. When we are by ourselves, we can begin to understand ourselves. It sounds like myself or anyone else would not be contributing to the world by being such a hermit. That is the big misconception. The light that comes through a person connecting with their authentic self, their soul, Ya, Na, Va, is vastly more powerful and contributing than the just hanging out. I called a group I created a while back Playing in the Garden with Shiva. That was the precursor to this. This is what I've been wanting. Hello, Fawn. Oh, I love your name. I'm going to go see Fawn. Fawn, if we are not Facebook friends yet, I am coming to find you and I will stalk you. Fawn, I just added you as a friend. Hello, dear. Welcome to Center of Light Healing. To the cave. Tonight we're talking about all by myself. Hello, John Berthelot. I think about you often, bro. I hope you're doing well as Jesse. I've been watching what's going on. So tonight, in the cave, Fawn is laughing. How does a young deer, my dear, laugh? Jeez. Robert says, you're changing easier and faster. And when you're alone, you can change easier and faster and can access the Akashic Hall of knowledge. No, it's beyond knowledge. It's wisdom. To help others, and it becomes your passion. Robert, I am so addicted to God, self-realization, expansion, smack. It's my hug drug. You will never truly love yourself until you experience being absolutely and completely alone. Fawn says, 7 months alone. Changed my life forever. She gets one of these. So, what is happening? I don't use certain terms lightly. Evil is a word I pretty much never use. Unless I have to. Another one is I don't just throw out the word 5D. 5D. Ooh, 5D. Another one is ascension. Downloads. They have their place. They've been bastardized. You will never really love yourself until you experience yourself without all the socializing, without all the distractions, because they do distract you from being in the quiet of the cave, the quiet of your sacred space. So you can discover all those idiosyncrasies, all those faults of yours, so to speak. So you can move into them and therefore expand yourself to another level of being. I don't use certain words lightly. You will ascend when you make amends with all those undone ends, and you will do that when you're by yourself. The Akashic Hall of Records is where your wisdom is. It's your past, it's your present, it's your potential future. The question becomes, and will always be in this cave, how much do you want what you think you want? And what if what you really want is not what you think it is at all? And that you will only find it when you're by yourself. Well, Keith, I'm by myself a lot. Cool. I'm glad you love yourself. How by yourself are you, really? How by yourself are you? Fawn says, I've been doing it for 7 months, and she's digging it. Quite a few people in this room are by themselves, by choice, and they're digging it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not by myself by choice. I am, but there is another spin to it. As much as I love people, I want to go hug some necks right now, kiss some people inside their face. So in that regard, it is not by my choice that I am by myself. Something inside of me is saying, I'm sorry, Keith, put the brakes on. You're going to spend some time in the cave, not this presentation cave, my cave. I love sitting in this chair, creating websites, my work, books, writing books, creating videos, getting radio guests. I just love it. It's not that I don't prefer, it's not even I don't prefer that, or that I choose this over that. It's not that at all. I'm not choosing this over that. I love that equally. But right now, something inside of me, like the fire you see around this video, is saying, you need to sit here. So much so, I don't have a choice in the matter. I don't. And I kind of like it. In fact, I fully like it. I love it. I've been doing it for years. And now something is graduating, or rather the fire is being turned up, the gas. And there's a torch illumined, shoved up my ass. And I'm going to forever output. What is the importance, at least for me, in outputting? Putting out. And I don't mean putting out my fire. Putting my fire out. Word. Because if I sit in this cave, the cave of my heart, the cave of my consciousness, willing to walk through hellfire to revisit those places emotionally I swore I would never, If I was willing to walk through hellfire to get to the divine fire and aspire to anything that means everything higher, I'm in it to win it. Win or win a chicken dinner. The fire, the light that illuminates from an individual in a state of spiritual samadhi, being in your own cave, aligning with God, at least the intention to do so, however it may be honestly, realistically convenient in your 9-to-5 life. I get it. We have responsibilities. We have a priority as well as the privilege to be human. Until a person on any level, conscious or not, chooses to no longer play in the human arena, not because you're trying to escape this reality. It's because you're trying to bring the divine principality of what you are at a greater essence of where you are, space you are in, into this experience so that you can not only live here in the human meat suit with your 9-to-5 responsibility and practicality, that you can bring the glory of what you are, what you desire, and what you deserve into your conscious experience. Hello, cave dweller. That's why you came into this cave, onto this earth, to move from slave to brave. See that beautiful cave? It's gorgeous. Notice the cat sitting on the rock in the upper right-hand corner. He's sitting there quiet. You see that reflection in the clear pond? Self-to-self reflection. These divine diabolical tests, thinking that we're being sandwiched between God and the devil, is nonsense. These self-to-self inquiry should tell you the door for you is wide open. The door is open. And it's hoping that you do everything you can to be a groping, to grab onto every spiritual love nugget you can get. And you can bet I'm in it. Does it make me better? It makes me joyful. So how do I do it, Keith? You don't. You don't do anything, but you retreat. You retreat by treating yourself to the glory of your magnificent, sacred self. If anything I ever say in this forum offends you, fantastic. That means we are truly walking on sacred ground. That is the cave. At least that's the entrance to the cave. If you are butthurt by anything I bring forth, it's not intended that way. So it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to you. Hello, everyone in YouTube land. Tonight, we are talking about being all by myself. The people you love in your experience when you're with them, unless you are completely solidly grounded or in a distraction or a distraction in the right context. They're a distraction from when you can be alone. Buddhist monks retreat to monasteries. Yogis in India go into caves and they stay there in a state of spiritual samadhi, and they ain't coming out. They're not interested in social media or socializing. They're in there to socialize with cosmic consciousness and cosmic beings. They are truly internally seeking spiritual liberation. And it's okay if one is not seeking that, but for those who are, you have to be alone, by yourself. No one can take you to the cave. Someone can take you to the entrance, but you have to enter it on your own. Your religion won't even help you, because when you enter the cave of your potential, which is already definite and done, potential salvation, your religion, whatever one it is, will be shattered before the presence of God. When you walk into the cave of yourself to commune with your Maker, your religion will not stand up. It will not hold. Because you can bet in the experience of the divine, the infinite, all illusions will be shattered. They will be burnt away. The part of your religion that supports all the beauty and elegant truth that will last forever, that many religions can't even touch, all that will be burnt into the sacred, purifying fires of unconditional love, which wants absolutely nothing from you. In fact, it requires you to want the all of it to ever even simply touch it. If God is love, then it's about developing the love within to the level God is. If God is love, then it's about developing the love within to the level God is. Notice the word love. The goddess is breathing it out in its fire. And it sits in the palm of her hand. I didn't put this together. Look, this just came upon me. Look how beautiful. Listen how beautiful this is. This divine child of light is radically transforming herself. She's breathing out love. God is the breath of life. And it sits in the palm of her hand. Breath, God, life-giving. Love, divine fire. In the palm of her hand. When we sit in the cave and want to experience unity with God, samadhi, every breath we take consciously, I intend to be with my Maker. Consciously, for all the days of my life. As we breathe in and out that divine fire, like that beautiful lady, we now have love and life in the palm of our hand. I know you understand. That's the plan. There is nothing else for your destiny. Hello, Elwood. Hello, Karen. Hello, Maria. Debbie. Joan. Sana. This segment was entrance session. We're going to move into warrior mode. Doesn't mean fight with a sword. You do fight with a sword, a light sword, a saber, a lightsaber. But it's not about an attack. It's not about a destroy or get rid of. It's about an illumination. Are you willing to be by yourself? And for those who are okay with being by yourself, are you willing to be so by yourself that you're willing to leave alone all those things that make you feel comfortable? when you're by yourself? Are you willing to lose all your relationships that you have with whatever to be completely alone? No thought, no TV, not even prayer, not even religion. To sit and be, so you can discover what is moving through you. Because with all those worldly distractions and those monkey-minded distractions, until we are by ourselves, we will never discover what is moving through our being until then. Because when you sit absolutely still with no agenda, I'm just going to sit here and be blissed out. You will discover that you've never been alone. And those so-called spiritual friends, energies, mindsets, I've been distracting you from being completely by your capital self. Sit completely alone. Stop thinking. But don't, if you tell yourself to stop thinking, that's thinking. Just be aware. Throw it into love's purifying fire and melt. Be willing to die for the phoenix in you to be reborn. Warrior mode. Be right back. Welcome to the cave. You feel that primal energy? That's the warrior in you that wants to so blow out of your chest. It wants to consume everything like fire. It's called passion. And it burns inside of everyone, whether anyone chooses to acknowledge it or not. If your life is gone awry, you may say, Keith, I lost my passion for life. And I say, no, you have not. You are living in it. You are just unconscious of it. So if your life is going to burn with the effulgence of 10,000 suns, why not align with the divine fire that lives in you? It is what you are. It's the only thing you will ever be. And until we remove the shroud and We will speak it very loud, but my life is important. Goddamn right your life is important. I'm talking about the importance of you aligning with what you feel is your best move. Inward is upward, upward is forward. That is the new religion. I'm creating a new religion. We're going to call it the Ward religion. Wardism. Here's your new religion, Wardism. Inward is upward, is forward. There is no other path, regardless of your deity, your code, creed, talk, walk, sect, or religion. Wardism. Here's Wardism. Inward is upward, is forward. Outward is downward, is backward. I'm learning lots of valuable, beautiful lessons right now. My music lifestyle has changed. For the last 4 years, I was booked 5, sometimes 6 gigs a week, sometimes twice a day. And I lived in that buffet of musical food. I ate it up. I ate it all. And it just stopped. It completely just stopped. I understand it. I don't necessarily like it. I am changing from full-time musician to full-time teacher. So I get it. This is part of the transition. It doesn't mean I'm not going to give up music completely. I love it. I am music. I am personification of music as a musician full-time. But I have other aspirations, inspirations. So in this transition, I understand the law. Can be funky, taxing on the nerves. I get it. So it's teaching me to let go and fall into the grace of the divine fire. Keith, I got your back. In fact, I'm going to catch you. Don't you know this, Mr. Spiritual teacher guy that you think you are? I get it. I'm still human. So I retreat to a state of samadhi like I am doing right now with you. I am in church right now. I am so digging this energy that I allow myself to play in hanging out with this beautiful tribe of people, as you do, as why you show up often. We all feel that common thread. Do you not? There's a nonsensical question. Of course you do. That is the current. I know Keith, though I just met him tonight. I know him. Of course you do. I know you. That's why we're sharing this moment. Even if you came in for a 5-minute glimpse and you exited, and you heard me ask that one question, that you know what I'm talking about. And you say, well, yeah, I do, but my phone just rang, so I got to go. Dear Lord, when you get into that bonfire with the collective, your life becomes very effortless. Because if I, you, any one of us was in a situation, a way to where we needed something, because we're connected to the collective and the fire, we all jumped into the fire together. Everyone has a spark to hand you. Everyone is saying, my brother, my sister, did I hear you needed something? And they say, here, take the baton. Run with it. Because we know that an infinite amount of light starts with one flame. No one's light diminishes by sharing it with another person. No one's spark, no one's flame diminishes nor extinguishes itself by sharing it with other people. It becomes a powerful, used in the right way. The word conflagration implies destroy. That could fit. It becomes a conflagration of light. Everything around you by spiritual purifying fire becomes burned. It becomes destroyed. The creator, Shiva, the destroyer, levels everything. Your beliefs, your religion, that in your shoes that you left at the cave entrance, at the being in trance. Being in such a trance, you want to experience this trance I am telling you about? Let's turn up the fire. Feel it? It's beseeching you. It's asking you to join. Do you want it that bad? Try this. I do it often. Play this video back if you like. I'll send you the music if you like. If it helps to put you in a space. Hello, Carl Laperouse. Hello, Marcus Franson. Notify me when Keith goes live. Be a part of my tribe. Please let me be a part of your family. I challenge you. Here's a Facebook challenge for you. Don't do something stupid. Here's an expansion Facebook challenge, social media challenge for you. Play music like this when no one's around. Take your clothes off. Get butt ass naked. Step into the fire. You think your clothes shield you from the divine? You think your clothes shields you from God? Be willing to be vulnerable and naked with your divine Father, Mother. They see you already in all your nonsense and all your folly and all your denial of what you swear you would never profess to anyone that you do or don't do. It's all revealed. So why not we jump on board and say, you know what? I know you see me. Maybe I need to see you seeing me, seeing myself. Hence, we're talking about being alone. From slave to brave, getting out of the mind that has imprisoned all of us into a space of brave. See that little guy sitting on the rock, self-reflection in the water? Are you willing to be naked before your maker, which you are already? The nakedness part of you taking your clothes off is for you to strip down. Be willing to see the self by contrast of looking at the self. Hence, are you willing to be all by yourself to do that? I love being alone. I'm not antisocial. In fact, I want the entire universe and all the creatures in it. Hello, beautiful Elaine. Hello, Becky. Fire. Passion. Passion. Ask my brother in this forum tonight, Carl. Ask him, say, Carl, are you passionate? See what he does. He knows exactly, without a doubt, what I'm referring to. Elwood's in the house. Elwood, if I may speak for Elwood. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Rena. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Elwood. And Carmen Shasha. Why is my... Let me do something real quick. Pardon me. My video got fuzzy. My video is still fuzzy. Fire. You have to want it. I am finding that in being alone. Let me try this unfocused thing one more time. Excuse me. It's still that way. YouTube is clear as a bell. Lipton tea. Louisiana tea. Ding! Clear as a bell. Alright, I'm going to take a short pause. I have my mechanic who lives across the street from me. Actually, his car lot. And he wants me to go over there and jam with him on bass because he has a band. So I'm going to do that, which is me living in my fire. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go into vessel mode. I'm in vessel mode already. I say that as going into another space, another segment, the final scene, if you will. Notify me when Keith goes live. Find that in this room. Please come back and be a part of my tribe as I am with yours. Debbie says fuzzy's not always a bad thing. Tennis players have fuzzy balls. That is funny as all get out. All right, enjoy this new segment. I'm going to be right back. We're going to change the energy. Let's call it, we have a cave dwellers, entrance energy. We have warrior energy. And now we're going to go into exit cave energy session. Be right back. Let me see what I'm going to play. Hello. We're going to step into the divine language. Are you with me? The divine language. I'm going to play you a piece of music. I'll be back in 5-ish. This music will send you into a space of describing what I am referring to. In about 1 minute from now, I'm going to hit that button. I ask you to close your eyes. Close all of it off. Not because you're trying to escape, so I'm trying to close it off. Rest in that place and let this piece of sound current bring you into the conscious life current, and you will see that in being by yourself, you have never been alone, and that's really what we're all seeking. See you shortly.
तुद आपे सृष्ट सब उपाय जी तुद आपे सिरज सब कोई जन नानक गुण गावे करते के जी जो सब सका जानोई वाहिगुरु राग आसा महला चौथा सो पुरख एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद सो पुरख निरंजन हर पुरख निरंजन हर अगमा अगमा पारा सब त्याग है तुझ जी हर सचे सृजनहारा सब जी तुम्हारे जी तुम जी का दातारा हर त्याग हो संतो जी सब दुख विसारनहारा हर आपे ठाकुर हर आपे सेवक.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Steve Stone. Abigail. Marcus, thank you for the friend request, my brother. So I am learning something. I am learning that in the 3 cave presentations I've done, something is unfolding. Something is always unfolding. In fact, everything, including you, whether you know it or not, is always unfolding. Everything is turning over within itself to regenerate spiritual expansion. Even in someone who is not consciously spiritually expanding, they are spiritually expanding towards, through the lesson, the inevitability. Your unity with God, samadhi, being in a cave, being in a forest, being in the wilderness for 40 days if that's what it takes, or 40 years. If something this guy wants is going to take 1,000 years, granted, it may take 1,000 years, but I am taking my first steps towards that 1,000-year destiny, and I will not take no for an answer. That is the fire you see around this presentation. That's the divine fire. That's called will. Someone says, I need a favor. Can you help me? They say, sure, I will do that for you. I will. I, God, the only I there is. I will do that. Will. That's the power of the heart. That's Yah, God, will. I will. This music I don't understand what she's saying. I wish I could. No, you don't. That's the deliciousness of it. You already understand what she's saying. You don't need Webster's or an English teacher to spell it out for you. This is what she's saying. The primal God. I am one.
This is my true Guru's gift.
This is my gift.
The primal one is perfectly pure.
It's perfectly pure.
The primal God is perfect.
It's perfect.
He is within all and beyond all.
That's the cave.
Everyone meditates.
Your religion, your beliefs, they're beautiful. They serve you greatly. Have they brought you yet to the golden ring or to the apex of your infinite possibility is the simple question I'm simply asking. You're not broken. I just hope you're not choking on the bullshit that we all get submersed and surrounded by. I try daily. In fact, I don't try. I do. And when I recognize that I'm trying, I turn up the fire higher to aspire and acquire something beyond I've ever known. And it serves me greatly to sit in this chair and be by myself. Dear ones, Yanava, welcome. As you always are welcome. Well, come with me on a little trip. Let's trip together. But don't trip and fall all over yourself with that which you've been carrying around. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because forever it seems to abound all around you. And you cannot find sound mind. You will never find sound mind to that which you are blind. You must leave it behind you and step forward. Inward is upward. Upward is forward. Inward is upward. Upward is forward. Notice the motion that is happening with the vessel. Inward is upward. Upward is forward. Inward is upward. Upward is forward. As the wheel begins to move, you create a momentum about yourself as you are by yourself, simply because you can. And simply because you know that everything that possibly exists lies within you, but it requires you to remove yourself from the sound current that can often be noisy. Again, when you're by yourself is most often when you find lots of noise. Congratulations. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Good. Spirit is wild. Are you willing to return back to your natural wild state, unbridled, as a child of God, knowing that the cosmos is your playground? Now we're starting to make sound sense. And since we are talking about it, let's talk about the elephant in the room that no one is acknowledging.
You are the one, the most awesome creator of everything.
That Spirit is the most awesome creator. No one is as great as you. Throughout time, beyond time, you are the one, the constant one.
You do everything, and everything happens according to your will.
Everything happens according to your will. So why not choose to fall into that still place and sit? Just sit. Is there anything else I need to do? Just sit. When an agenda shows up and moves through your conscious stream, just sit and be with it. Just sit. Just sit. Sit and become aware. Sit and become aware. And you will find yourself no longer in despair. Marcus says, a sip of what? Sip on the holy wine that courses through your veins. Hi, Deb. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Another cave entrance we will go. I am open to your ideas for subject content. You could leave it in this forum. Keith, it's about negativity. Though this is always about the light. It's about we are going to hell so we can move through it to experience heaven. That is the purpose of this agenda with this platform. We're going to go into the darkness, death, disease, conditions, illnesses, fear, this, that, or the other, which is imbued with light, because in hindsight, it becomes might because it becomes your wisdom. My name is Keith Anthony Blanchard. I'm changing my name to Yah, heart, will, God. Na, the mind, reasoning, discernment, intelligence, when it's sharp like a knife. Backbone, which is Va, carrying out the will fashioned by the mind. Va, Ya, na, Va, Yaha, Vaha, Yaha, Naha, Vaha, Yanava. Why envy? Don't envy anything. Why? Because you are everything. Be good to yourself. This is your moment. The window is open for everyone. But if you are here in the sound, in the reach of my voice, not because of me, because I am the reach of avatars' voices, and as a messenger, as a disciple of many divine beings. I'm passing that torch to you because I can and I love it. You will notice in this group, you will see some links. Donate to my work. I do this pro bono. I will see you soon. Exit the cave. From slave to brave. Self-reflection. Are you willing to look at your lower self so you can expand even greater into the higher aspect of yourself? You will do that more so, more exponentially when you are all by yourself. Don't kid yourself for a moment. I love you.